Hey guys, I'm back with another review. This review is going to be on the Protech Magic 2. I believe the full title is the M2603 Magic 2. It's a pretty cool knife, actually. Protech is obviously known for making automatic knives, and this has no button on it. However, it is an automatic knife, and the way that it works is this handle right here on top on the right side. You basically move it up, if you can see that, and then the blade launches out. Super, super nice. Pretty up there in price point. I believe the retail value is $420. I think I got mine, I don't know, for around like 300 something. I actually went to a shop, and one of the employees told me that the owner of the shop, his son is the owner of Protech Knives. So that was pretty cool. I had no idea. I just went in there. It was in downtown LA. It's called Ross Cutlery, and they have a ton of cool stuff there. So I basically bought a Protech. I don't remember which one it was, but it was a smaller switchblade, essentially. I don't remember the title of it, but obviously I live in California, and I can't really carry that anywhere. Now, the employee there told me that this was legal to carry, and I don't know if that's actually true or not, but I'm just going to take his word for it. And I got this one because it was slightly bigger. It's really, really high quality. Like, as soon as you get it in your hands, you're like, wow, this feels incredible. And I'll give you guys some of the specs on it. So it's made out of aluminum, the handles. It's got a DLC black finish. It weighs 4.8 ounces. Obviously, it's all blacked out. The overall length is 8.6 inches. The blade length is 3.75 inches. The blade thickness is 0.215. It's not super thick, but it is thick enough for you to get work done with it. The blade material is 154 cm. Yeah, that's difficult to see for you guys because it's backwards in my thing, but it's 154 cm, like a bunch of the Benchmade knives that they do. Let's see what else. It's a drop point blade style. The handle length is 4.8 inches. The handle thickness is 0.5, so half an inch. So the handle material is made out of 6061 T6 aluminum. It's tip up, deep carry, and it's obviously an automatic knife. And they say that the opener, obviously because it doesn't have a push button, is a hidden scale release. So it's pretty cool. It's basically a liner lock knife. So you can see here that when the blade is opening, this is the locking mechanism right there. And it's pretty awesome. I mean, you can whip it out of your pocket, and this is probably one of the fastest deploying knives. Now, granted, I work on trying to be as fast as I can with each knife that I have and becoming proficient at opening it as fast as I can. But this, like, you just pull it out of your pocket, boom, you're ready to go. And I think it's actually almost faster than a push-button switchblade, because when you pull it out of your pocket, right, you pull it out of your pocket, you have to readjust, press the button, and it launches. This, you pull it out, you're already in the position to open it, and boom, it just flies right out. So I think this is an awesome option for someone to carry. I wouldn't necessarily recommend carrying it in California because, you know, we just have a bunch of stupid laws, and it's all kind of open to interpretation when it comes to knives specifically. Obviously, if you have like a butterfly knife or like just a regular switchblade, that's illegal. Don't do that. Or at least don't tell anyone that you're doing that. But this knife is kind of like on the border, because you still have, you know, spring-assisted knives that don't use push buttons. They have like the flippers, or it's a spring-assisted thumb stud. And those are technically legal to carry, but I have heard of people who have gotten in trouble for carrying those. So I wouldn't advise it if you want to be super safe about it. But I highly recommend this knife. I mean, this thing is just a beast. It's super awesome. It's got a deep carry pocket clip, which is a little long for my taste. I would prefer for it to be like, for the pocket clip to end like right there. But, what are you going to do about it? I'm not going to call Protech and be like, oh, I don't like the pocket clip. You guys should change it. Because that's honestly none of my business. But the knife is really awesome. I love it. I highly recommend getting it if you're thinking about getting one, or if you want like a cool auto. There's not really a lot of options that you can carry in California unless you want to get one that's like 2 inches long. And a lot of people don't like using 2-inch blades because honestly, a lot of them just look really stupid. You have like this full size handle right here, and then the blade is only like this long. It doesn't make any sense. It just looks odd to me personally anyway. But this knife is made in the USA. It's all made in the USA. I guess like the nickname that Protech gave it is the Whiskers design. I'm not sure if that's someone who maybe helped on the design or not. I didn't do a ton of research for this one because I just kind of decided to do it. But definitely a terrific knife. Highly recommend using it. Super awesome. I think there are versions of it that you can get with a satin blade rather than DLC coated black. And if you like lanyards, this is actually really interesting to me because I've never seen a knife like this. But these two holes right here are for a lanyard to go through. You put it through one, comes out the other, and then you can attach it. And I've never seen a lanyard hole that looks so clean, because if you look at the knife, you're going to go, well, it doesn't have a lanyard hole because usually it's traditionally somewhere over here. And I think it's kind of genius the way that they put it in there because it just perfectly fits right in there. I don't know. Maybe it's just like OCD for me, but this knife is awesome. It has a slight bit of jimping. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got a slight amount of jimping here and on the other side of the blade here. And then it's all smooth here, and there's no jimping on top. But I think the way that they designed that was because when you're opening the blade, you pull it out of your pocket, you're going to grab it from right here, launch it, and then grab right there. So the jimping is very slight amount. Probably won't even feel it, to be honest, because it's such a light amount of jimping. But, it still looks cool. It's still nice to have some sort of jimping. But honestly, the way that the blade material is coated and machined, it's really sticky. Like, it's a super smooth knife. It's not rough at all. But when you have it in your hand, it's not going anywhere. It feels great. You just have like an awesome purchase on it. Came super, super sharp out of the box. I'm not going to put another sharpening on it just because it came so well done already. Oh, you know what I missed? There's actually some jimping here as well. Right there and right there. And I know you guys can't see that because I can't see it in the camera either, but it is just a super awesome knife. I highly recommend getting it. And please like and subscribe if you guys have seen any of my other reviews or you liked this one. I'd really like to keep doing this, and I have tons of more knives to do reviews on. So I'll see you next time.